difícil hacer esta flor. So difficult to make this flower. I haven't filmed the video in quite some time. I feel that, and I believe I might have shared this, but anytime that I'm working on painting something that feels quite challenging, I'd rather not film the process. Not because the video will be bad, but because it'll take that extra pressure out of my mind. So while I'm painting, I can be like, it's fine if you ruin it because I'm not filming it, or I don't know, it just takes one pressure off. Not that I feel a pressure while I'm filming stuff that doesn't feel as challenging, but I don't know why it feels great not to film when I'm challenged by something. So all of that to say, I finally finished my sweet granadilla flower, and this is a flower in the passiflora family, and the passifloras are these flowers that have like 1,000 corona filaments per flower. So very similar to passion flower, just different colors, but still like 1,000 corona filaments. And it took forever. I was very nervous, but it's finally ready. And I actually love how it ended up looking. So the only things that I have left in the, I'm calling it the Peruvian fruit party border. The only things missing from the border are, right now I'm gonna finish these granadilla, the sweet granadilla right here, which is a closed fruit. I have the dissected or like half open fruit here. After that, I want to work on the golden pitahaya. Enough talking. I don't know if you can see Gala, but she's now figured out that it's so fun to get into these furniture, and there's a lot of stuff that she can break and can harm her, and I don't want my stuff to break, so I need to figure out a way for her not to get into that. It's her new favorite thing, and it's driving me insane. So it looks all fun and games until something breaks, and that's not fun. So let's get into it. I am getting ready to go to New York City for a couple of days, but before doing that, I wanted to say thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Have you heard about Squarespace? They've been the virtual home of my website, webshop, art portfolio, email campaigns, member areas, and so much more since 2018, and I cannot recommend them enough. Squarespace has everything you need to sell your services and get paid easily, all in one place. Set up a fully customizable site to share your products, events, gatherings, and experiences easily. Squarespace focuses on building it all in one place and attract clients so you can focus on creating and growing your business. Squarespace and I are partnering up to offer you a 2-week free trial, and once you're ready to launch, you can use the code Caro Arevalo to get 10% of your first purchase of a website or domain with them. And now let's go back to our art blog. I'm headed to class at Anima Mundi, and I have all the tulips. And I'm staying at my friend Selena and Felipe's house. They are both amazing photographers and filmmakers, and I love that their house is decorated with their own art. I'm speaking very slow because Felipe is still sleeping. And yesterday I held a painting class at Anima Mundi, which was so much fun. We painted the cover of journals. I believe no one finished the cover of their journal because we were so fixated in the tiny details. But everybody gets to take the watercolors home with them so they can keep working on it at their own leisure. Today I'm gonna go have breakfast at a restaurant that a friend recommended, and after that I'm gonna go to the MoMA. Haven't been to the MoMA. Actually, the last time I was in MoMA was with Selena, the friend that I'm staying with, probably around 2015, 2016. We went, Selena, Dara, and I, to the MoMA for some reason. And today I'm going to the MoMA. I'm going to see the exhibit by Hilma F. Klint. Maybe you're familiar with Hilma's work, and Hilma is very well known for her mystical download spiritual paintings and connected to anthropoformismo. And this exhibit, though, it's all about her botanical illustrations made in watercolors. So I'm gonna go check that out. I'm so excited. And after going to MoMA, I'm gonna go to Harlem to check out Kayleen's
Kayleen is an Instagram friend, I would say, and she's a friend of my friend Vanessa, and she has her art show going on for just one more week at the Boricua in Harlem. So I'm gonna go there, and after that I'm hoping to have lunch at a Peruvian restaurant and then go back to Woodstock in the evening, because tomorrow I have class there and it's raining non-stop. And I'm gonna get ready.
I knew I would love Hilma af Klint's show, especially because I hadn't seen her botanical work before. But honestly, I didn't know it would touch me as deeply as it did. Just seeing the love she puts into the details, her use of the compass, the protractor, the microscopes, the observation, the connection in between the biology and the energetics of each plant, the seen and the unseen. I felt seen. I felt I was meeting an artist friend whose paintings whispered to me, "I see you and your work. Keep going. You are on the right path." ¿Por qué no? Look Leon. Welcome to my studio. It's been so long since I've filmed in the studio, and it's also been quite a long time since the last time that I painted this painting on the Peruvian fruits. Today is Thursday, and I'm finally, after a very busy morning, sitting down to paint. Currently, right now, I'm painting the center of my painting, which is a sweet granadilla flower. So I'll be doing that, but I also wanted to show you that this canvas print arrived this morning. So this is a print from the pollinator dance painting. So for myself and sometimes for custom clients, I print my artwork in canvas instead of paper. So I already took it down, but in this square right here, I used to have a small paper print from the pollinator dance, and I got this one so I can hang it in that corner. and also because I will be participating in a show called Upstate Art Weekend, which is pretty much a lot of artists, galleries, and spots just give their space to artists that lives here in upstate New York to show our work. And this is my first time showing something, so I'll be sharing these print, and I'll be doing so at Hudson Valley Seeds. So last year I designed the packaging for one of their seeds, which is Clip Daga, and they invited me to be part of the show. So I'll be presenting this exact canvas print. And originally, when they reached out back in December, I also wanted to share the finished Peruvian fruit painting, but this show is in a couple of weeks and I'm not done. I don't think I'll be done for that. And usually what I do is as soon as I finish, I take it to be scanned and then I get prints out of it. But I think just realistically, I won't be able to finish. So I'm still thinking on what that second painting that I'll be taking will be. But enough talking, let's hang this one and get into finally painting that sweet granadilla flower. I have been working on a lot of different projects at the studio. A big one which is still secret, but I can't wait to share with you all. I'm also feeling so inspired to organize and decorate, so I'm trying to carve some time into small house and studio decor projects, slowly. Thank you so much for tuning into today's vlog. I hope it was a little inspiring. Thank you Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. And feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you like the vibe. I will see you some other time. Bye now!